I would like to explain for today. I would like to explain the first module of data science.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the prerequisition of data science. What is meant by data science? Data science is the process of extracting meaningful, interested patterns from the huge volume of data by applying statistical and artificial intelligence and machine and deep learning techniques. So these are the prerequisition of data science, and you need to have a fundamentals on statistics. Statistics is nothing but study of numbers and study of statistical operations like add, subtract, multiplication, division, average, standard deviation, total, and mean, etc. There are two types of statistics we are studying: inferential statistics, descriptive statistics, and mathematics. You need to have linear algebra concepts and calculus, and programming knowledge. You need to have anyone, Excel, Python, or structured query language. This is a prerequisition of data science.
Yes, sir.
Ramchan, do you have any doubt in this one
Very
prerequisition?
clear, sir.
Okay, so you just allow my scholars Sumati and Godinla Srinivasalu and Abroj. Three students may be join.
Okay. Sure, sir.
Okay,
Sure.
please allow them.
Sure, sure.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Next, moving to prerequisition of data science. That is according to technical subject. This is according to Dr. Asadi. I have prepared my own prerequisition for data science.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you need to start this diagram. You cannot find anywhere in the world. Even if you search in the Google, you cannot find, because it's my own diagram with my experience I have created. Data is nothing but raw material. Maybe fact, maybe audio, video, text, animation, graphics, image, anything can be a data, raw material. Then once you are applying processing techniques, maybe you are eliminating noisy data, you are arranging data into alphabetical order, then it becomes information. Information is nothing but processed data is called information. Once you have information, you are eligible to feed data into the system for selecting any model, for classification, for clustering, for outlier detection, association rule mining, etc. Then once you got the information, then it becomes database. How, when you can call it as a database, Ramchan? Collection of interrelated data. Suppose in a class 60 students are there. Their names in alphabetical order I am storing in the information. I am storing in the table based on the alphabetical order. That is called collection of interrelated data with the help of SQL, MySQL, Teradata, DB2, MS Access. With the help of relational databases, I am creating a tables. Collection of tables is called a database. Table is nothing but a collection of rows and columns. Rows are playing a vital role, and columns playing a very important vital role, because columns decides which column is a highest priority. How do we can calculate the column or dimension is very important based on the Gini and gain ratio. These are the two measurements we are using in in this database management system. We are creating a database. Once we are creating database, that collection of softwares are there. DBMS is nothing but collection of interrelated data with the help of relational, non-relational databases. We are creating the databases with the help of softwares. Maybe maybe relational databases, non-relational databases. Relational databases like SQL, MySQL, Teradata, DB2, MS Access. Non-relational databases like Mongo database, Hive database, and HBase database, etc. Once we have DBMS, we are managing the data, we are collecting the data, we are retrieving the data, we are storing the data, we are managing the data, we are migrating the data, we are configuring the data, we are installation of the data. So many operations we are performing in case of DBMS. We have applied softwares. Then it becomes combination of data plus DBMS is called a database system. So once we are storing a small amount of data in a system, server, data center, subset of a data warehouse is called a data mart. Data mart is a subset of a data warehousing. So you may get doubt, Ramchand, what is meant by data warehouse? Data warehouse is nothing but storing of a huge volume of data with the help of data cubes in system, server and data center. That is called the data warehousing. We are storing a huge volume of data, maybe structured data, unstructured data, semi-structured data, but with once you are storing huge volume of data, what is the use of that data? So we need to apply data mining techniques for to process the data, to perform on legacy data, old data by applying classification, clustering, association, rule mining, outlier detection, recommender engine, etc. That is called data mining. Before that, data warehousing is nothing but collection of data marts, are also called as online analytical processing, OLAP, is nothing but legacy data, old data. We are storing 10 years data. After that, we are applying data mining techniques. Data mining is nothing but the process of extracting meaningful, interested patterns from the huge volume of data by applying classification techniques, clustering techniques, association rule mining techniques, outlier detection, etc. So once we have done a data mining, we are going for big data. It is a buzzword in the industry. Big data, which data we can call it as a big data? Very interesting question. Sir, traditional systems are unable to process the data that is called big data. Maybe terabytes, maybe petabytes, maybe hexabytes, octabytes, yottabytes, zettabytes, brontobytes, geobytes. So dealing with the big data sets like 3V, volume, velocity, variety. Volume says that the size of the data, variety says that different types of files of the data, and velocity is nothing but the way we are downloading, uploading files of the data. Okay, so that is called big data. Then we are moving to data science. Data science is the process of extracting meaningful insights from huge volume of data, maybe structured, unstructured data, by applying statistical techniques like linear regression, nonlinear regression, logistic regression, AI techniques, machine and deep learning techniques, so that we are extracting insightful, meaningful, interested patterns in the data science. This is my own diagram. It is a prerequisition of data science. Any doubt, Ramchan?
Fine, sir. Clear.
So, will you able to explain this prerequisition of data science?
I need some time to revise. Maybe next class I will clearly explain.
Yeah, sure. Any doubt you can
Sure,
ask
sir.
me. So, anyone joined for this
I think
class?
one student joined, sir.
Her name?
No, I think again Srinivasalu. I think that's your name, sir. I think nobody joined.
No. Srinivasalu, that is my scholar.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Sorry.
So, what is the technical name of this image? Can you please? By seeing this image, what is your opinion about this image? Tell me.
Um, it's about data science. Data science is just a combination of many things that we see on the screen, starting from solving a problem. Solving a problem needs the knowledge of programming, needs a knowledge of analytical skills, and then we need to know how to process. And before we process, how to structure what we require.
Mm. Yes. No, I'm asking the question, what is the technical jargon of this image? What is, by seeing this image, what is your opinion whether it is a JPG image or any kind of image? Can you clarify my doubt?
Uh, it's a JPEG image with a mix of many what do you call informations onto it.
Oh, that is a very good answer, but it is not correct
Hmm.
answer. By seeing this image, you can call it as, sir, everything is there, sir. About data science, sir. Programming is there, solving is there, process, system, knowledge, structure, unstructured, semi-structured, methods, visualization, system, knowledge, everything we have incorporated in image. That image is called, suppose Ramchand working at Maldives, one of the institute. So they are asking about their college, Ramchand, how do you publicize about that college? Immediately you are saying, sir, I can publicize about our college through social networks, through pamphlets, through dashboards, through banners, through digital boards, through scorecards, through dashboards. You are saying,
Yeah, yeah,
okay. So this is the way we are publicizing about our college information. So this is one more way of this is one more way of publicizing about our college. The jargon of this image is called word cloud. See here,
mm,
data science word cloud. If anyone asks you, do you know word cloud? Yes, sir. I know word cloud. This is one of the publicizing format. We are incorporating about that data science. What are the terms and terminology, jargon we have incorporated in that image? We are publicizing about data science. So the technical name and jargon of data science is word cloud. Keep in mind,
sure,
Ramchan,
sir.
it's very important diagram. It's a word
Sure,
cloud.
sir.
Then there are 25, you can call it as a data science terminology you need to remember.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first we need to do A by B testing, algorithm, artificial intelligence, big data, classification. See here, so testing. We are finding the uh, bugs in the software. Testing means we are testing the program whether it is running or not properly. We are comparing two versions to determine the better one. So whether this software is working or not, by using test cases we are solving. Then we are going for algorithm. Algorithm is nothing but step-by-step procedure to solve a particular program is called algorithm. Then artificial intelligence is nothing but intelligent behavior in a machine, that is called artificial intelligence. So machines performing tasks like human intelligence. Then we are going for big data. Big data is nothing but large data, complex data, sets beyond traditional handling. Classification is nothing but we are dividing the data based on the target class, based on the label. We are classifying the data, assigning categories to points. Then clustering. Clustering is nothing but a grouping of similar data points together. With the help of similarity measure, we are calculating the grouping collection of groups, that group objects having similar behavior. With the help of similarity measure, we are using the Euclidean distance square root of x1 minus x2 whole square, y1 minus y2 whole square. That is the formula we are using for clustering. And then data mining. Data mining is the process of extracting meaningful interested patterns from the huge volume of data by applying classification, clustering, association rule mining, outlier detection, etc. Data mining is nothing but discovering patterns in large data sets. Then we are going for data pre-processing. Pre-processing is nothing but we are eliminating noisy data, dirty data, inconsistent data. Okay, so That is called pre-processing. By applying pre-processing techniques like binning, box plot, etc., preparing raw data for analysis. Then decision trees. Decision tree is a classification technique, tree like model for making decisions. The root node is a based on left and right. Okay, so that is a decision trees. Deep learning is nothing but learning from the observational data with a deep manner by using hidden layers, input layers, and hyper parameter tuning techniques, and activation function dropout, etc. That is called deep learning techniques. We are using CNN technique, RNN technique, LSTM, etc. Learning through layered neural networks, that is CNN, RNN, LSTM, etc. Then we are going for ensemble learning. Ensemble learning is nothing but one of the combining multiple models for better predictions. Model is nothing but simplified version of the reality. Model for better predictions, we have classification, we have clustering, we have regression techniques comes under ensemble learning. Feature engineering is nothing but creating useful features from raw data. That means we are extracting interested, meaningful, uh, and knowledgeable data from the huge volume of data. That is called feature engineering. Gradient descent is nothing but optimizing to function by iteratively moving towards minimum values. That is called gradient descent. Hyperparameter tuning is nothing but optimizing parameters for best model performance. Best model means we got very less precision, very less loss, and very high accuracy, very less time complexity. Then I can call it as a hyperparameter tuning. Then we are going for machine learning. Machine learning is nothing but learning from the observational data by applying supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. There are algorithms learning from and making predictions on data. That is called machine learning. Then natural language processing is nothing but it is one of the computer science and artificial intelligence technique. We are converting from one language to another language. Study of different linguistics is called natural language processing. So we are teaching machines to understand a human language, so that we are performing various techniques and concepts and real-time applications. Neural networks is nothing but computing systems modeled on human brains. How neurons are working in our brain, the combination of neurons, membrane, and working as a intelligent system. Same way we are applying neural networks for classification, computing systems modeled on human brain. Then overfitting is nothing but model is nothing but simplified version of the reality. Model is nothing but SVM model, CNN model too closely fits a specific data set. Otherwise, we can call it as a overfitting. That data set is not fit for this SVM, CNN, LSTM, RNN, decision tree, random forest, etc. Then we are going for predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is nothing but using data to forecast future events like weather forecasting, stock market analysis, etc. Suppose how do you can weather forecast is nothing but you yesterday temperature 40, today temperature is 30, and tomorrow temperature you are predicting by using prediction techniques like 40 plus 30 by 2, we are getting 35 by 35.5. It is the future event, I can call it as. That is the best example for predictive analytics, weather forecasting, stock market analysis, etc. Random forest is one of the most important classification technique Based on the label and target, we are classifying the data. But the analogy for a random forest, we need to have knowledge on decision tree, and it is an ensemble of decision trees for improved, you can call it as a accuracy. That is called random forest. Regression analysis is nothing but predicting the future value based on the past values. Modeling relationship among variables is called Bayesian analysis, regression analysis. Then reinforcement or learning is nothing but it is one of the technique of machine learning approach based on the punishment and reward. We are solving the problems is called reinforcement learning. Learning through rewards and penalties, that is called reinforcement learning based on the especially gaming applications. We are using reinforcement learning. There are a number of algorithms are available to develop gaming applications. Then we are going for supervised learning. Supervised learning is one of the approach in machine learning and important approach. We are using supervised learning for classification. There is a label, there is a target class. Based on the target class and label, we are classifying the data. Best example, gender. Gender is a label target class. In a class, we are dividing boys versus girls. That is best example for classification that comes under supervised learning. Learning with labeled data, that is called supervised learning. Learning with labeled data. Learning with unlabeled data is called unsupervised learning. Keep in mind,
Yes, sir.
Ramchan.
Yes, sir.
Learning without labeled, that is data called unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is nothing but there is no label, there is no target class, but we are classifying the data based on the similarity measure, that is Euclidean distance, Manhattan distance, Minkowski distance. We are using Euclidean distance between 2 points x1, x2, y1, y2, square root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Then we are going for time series analysis, analyzing data points indexed in time order. Maybe summer season, maybe winter season, maybe dry semester, maybe you can call it, there are tri-semester also available.
Yes.
Okay, so it depends on the time we are classifying the data. We are analyzing data points indexed in time order. That is called time series analysis. I have explained unsupervised learning is one of the technique under mission learning approach. Learning without labeled data is called unsupervised learning. The best example is clustering. Clustering is nothing but a collection of objects, that objects are having similar behavior in a group. That is called clustering. We have a number of clustering algorithms. Any doubt in this one,
Clear,
Ramchan?
sir. So far, clear.
You understood very
Yes, sir.
well.
Yes.
So I'm expecting from you same thing. When are you going to explain?
Uh,
Tomorrow?
sure, sir. Tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Next, I'm moving to module 1, Introduction to Data Science. Here we are discussing about the fundamentals of data science, components of data